It's your boy Key, Dre the Truth, KDT, all eyes and ears on the key. Now, I'm gonna make this real quick, alright? And it's gonna be very serious. So, y'all already know me by the name of Key, Dre the Truth. And I am known as to be bit the legend, uh, I'm known to be that guy that loves to make music and also shows the passion of the music. And if you really pay attention to my music, y'all go check it out. All right, it's the link in the bio. Y'all tell me what you think. Okay. Now you seen this video. You see this topic right here, where this is the end. Right. This is gonna be the end of where every artist talks about something that is irrelevant, where it talks about violence, talks about drugs, talks about sex, talks about catching bodies, you know what I'm saying? All of these evil doing, right? Basically it's an evil doing. And when you rap about evil doing, you know what I'm saying? With Meek Mill, I quote saying you actually get paid more when you rap about ignorant stuff. So what does good that even bring? I mean, yeah, I guess the money comes in, but then that just lets you know this is how the devil controls the music, right? For my people, you know. All right. If you don't know, let me break this down. So there are rappers starting to speak out the things that they used to talk about. Now, the biggest rappers, right? Meek Mill, NBA YoungBoy, Cardi B. You know what I'm saying? Even that, no, you know what I'm saying? Those are probably not one of my favorite artists, but these are like the least favorite artists that I don't really really be paying attention to because of the things that they're talking about. Even for my young self with a righteous mind, I wouldn't even like be tuned into that shit. Okay. So NBA YoungBoy spoke out in the interview saying he realized the things that he said that he put in these people's ears is based off of the spirit of hatred, the spirit of ignorance, the spirit of, you know, anger, right? You feel that energy when you hear his delivery or hear that artist delivery, right? On point, but however, is it right or wrong? These songs that we're so easily to be influenced, it could lead us into a direction. So if you listen to the music and you see their background, I mean, use your mind to actually see the background. Is it light or is it dark? Is it something that is good for your soul or is it something that's the opposite? So you got to be very aware of that. And for the new generation, man, I encourage you just to, you know what I'm saying, be your own, not be your own creation, but then be unique. You feel what I'm saying? When I mean by unique, something that you got to figure out within yourself. Even if that means you got to figure out who you are, right? Now, most music can give us an idea of ideal, not idea, but ideal of what type of character trait we are, or what we like, or what we feel, right? So when we listen to something that is very intriguing, we feel at first, right? So somebody, engineer, they did a well job of tuning in with the right frequencies. And then the vocalist just tuning in with the energy, all right? The energy. So if you're aware of energy, if you're aware of, you know what I'm saying, words of power, words of spells, then okay, you're on the right track on what I'm saying. Okay. So if we had these abilities of just talking about something that is very, very meaningful, giving back to the community, talk about mental health. How are we going to overcome it? How did this person overcome this mental health? Something important for us, not just a almost cuss, not just a fantasy that we want to be in so bad where we believe that nothing's going to happen to us. Oh, trust me, no, something's going to happen. What goes around comes around. What you say is always going to come around right in front of your face. So look, I encourage people just to focus to not just their future, focus on what is good for you, what is good for your soul, what is good for your mind, what is good for your eyes, what is good for your heart, what is good, right? not just something that you feel good and then they talk about this and that. That's how I know you're in the spell. You like when people talk about killing one another. You like people when they talk about, oh, I'm gonna take your man and this and that. You really like that stuff? That's nothing but the, how shall I say? I'm gonna be more advanced. Instead of saying the devil, I'm gonna just say this is how the dark entity controls music. Something going on with their spirit. If the artists are not aware of their spirits and not aware of the influence that they spread out into, things gonna come back and hit them emotionally or physically. Why do you think so many rappers die? Why do you think so many rappers are dying? You know what I'm saying? Fuck around, talk about these ignorant things. Even if they're not talking about the ignorant things, they have in the past, but now they're trying to do right, and something on the outside don't want them to do right. Something on the outside don't want them to speak out on what's right or what's wrong. You know that's that, right? So Meek Mill, I quote, "We make music. We actually get paid more to rap about something ignorant, to rap about something negative. Are you actually seeing what this real world wants us to do? Matter of fact, I'm going to say it like this. The real world want us to hurt each other. That is the goal. That is why so many songs that sounds the same talks about something negative. They want us to do negative on each other. Remember, words are power / words are spell. So use them wisely and listen to the music on what they're saying. And if this is something that you don't want to be sucked into, then don't listen to it. Listen to something that is good, like God music, gospel music, or